I'm going to bring to you the land market update for Perry County. So I've been a little missing in action here because our MLS system had an upgrade and a huge change in the middle of our busy season, which also eliminated a few reports that I utilize in order to bring you this data. So we finally got that worked out with the MLS, and I'm able to retrieve the information I need and want to be able to report to you, but it's been a little bit. So I'm just going to catch up and report to you from April 1st through the end of June. So a little bit of this was already covered, but I just think it's great to just step back and get as much data as we can to see what's been happening the last couple months. So let's talk about like farm and acreage parcels. For that time period, there were 4 new listings that came on the market. The average size of those parcels was 29 acres. And then we had 2 that came on the market that were in an auction situation. We had a low asking price of $415,000 and then a high of $907,250. In this time frame from April 1st to the end of June, 2 parcels went pending. So we've got a low asking price. One property was asking $39,900 and the other asking price of the second property was $1,199,000. And we have 3 parcels that sold, averaging 22 acres in size, lasted 21 days on the market. This was an auction situation, and the sold prices ranged from $71,000 up to $332,000. If we look now at lots, so when I talk about a lot, that means like a residential lot or a lot like say at Lake Perry. And in the months of April, May, and June, there were 10 new lots that came on the market. The size averaged 2.7 acres. We had a low asking price of $20,000, and then it went all the way up to $95,000. We had in Perry County 3 properties that went under contract during that time frame. Let's see, low asking price was $43,000, and then it went up to $85,000 between those 3 lots. Then we had 1 that went pending. The difference between under contract and pending, just so you know, under contract means there are still like some contingencies to resolve. So the buyer is either getting financing and appraisal inspections, something that triggers them the ability to exit that contract if there is not satisfactory or they can't qualify. When it goes pending, that means there are no contingencies and most likely a cash transaction, and it's going to move straight to closing. So there was 1 property that went pending. The asking price was $168,000. During this time frame, there were also 8 properties that sold, averaging 2.4 acres in lot size. Average days on market for those 8 properties was 99. We had a low sales price of $4,000 and a high of $245,000. Sellers range, they averaged about, 76% of their asking price, and that's due to some of these lots, just aren't as favorable to people. So sellers end up taking a lot less, and when you have a lower asking price and a big drop down, that change is pretty significant there. Let's see, we also had an average sales price of $78,000 between those 8 properties. So thanks for hanging out with me while we got through that little hurdle with the MLS, and I look forward to reporting to you on a more regular basis. If you have any questions about the land market, I'm here to help. We've got a lot of buyers right now in the marketplace looking for larger parcels of land. So if that's something that you may be considering selling, please reach out. I can talk to you about what your property's worth, walk you through the process and our strategy, and see if it's a good time for you to sell. Thanks so much, and talk to you soon.